Hello there, peeps. This is What a Kid of the SB Gamer once again, and this is just an update video. I'm going to be talking, and there'll be footage of me playing Astabreed, a shoot-'em-up game I really like, in the background while I do this, just so you're not just staring at a black screen the entire time. So, I've realized something recently regarding not being able to upload videos to my channel. At the first it'll sound like I'm parroting what I've been saying in the past about me, how I don't want to, how I'm gonna try not to fall into these ruts of not doing anything. Sorry, I don't have a script for this, I just have a few point bullets of what I want to say in this video, so this is coming from the heart. But yeah, I've fallen into that rut again, and I've realized something. I'm not in a place in my life where I have the time to make a bunch of videos for my own channel and make it a priority. Especially given I'm also trying to get a co-commentary channel up and running as well. And if I try to make time for my own channel non-stop, I'll pay for it in the long run. I've already said this before, but I'm still struggling to find a job. And I've started to take strides toward learning how to drive. I'm reading a handbook, and I'm going to take an assessment. And once I pass that, we're gonna work toward getting my license. And so I am working toward driving. At least there's that. But I'm still trying to get a job, and admittedly, at some point, no matter what I say, it'll feel like I'm making excuses for why I don't have a job yet. So, I just, given I'm having trouble even focusing on my channel alone, I feel, and given that won't help me further my life right now, I feel like I just need to remove it from the equation. And I'm not saying I'm not gonna upload any more videos to my channel. It's gonna become more of a hobby from now on. Like, I don't have time to be able to do perfect runs and all that jazz. It's just gonna have to be a hobby thing, and also if someone asks, if one of my friends wants me to do a video for them, for example, Plum asked me to do something for the Sonic Amateur Games Expo last year, but I said not to because I didn't know how I'd fit into my schedule. But now that my channel's gonna become more of a hobby, I feel like I can fit that in this year. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to put my channel on the back burner because there's more important things right now that I need to be doing, and having my channel as one of those priorities is just, it's not helping. So, regarding that, my channel technically will become more stream focused, but even then, for superfluous streaming, that'll become more of a hobby. And note how I said superfluous. That just means, like, whenever I want to do something random, like, for myself. However, there is still something that let me figure out how to say this. However, I will be streaming for Extra Life. For those of you who don't know what Extra Life is, it's this charity group, it's this group that does charity work by playing games and asking and getting money and donations and doing other sorts of events and things to raise money for various hospitals to help children around the world. I actually don't know if it's around the world or just the United States. I still need to look that up, but basically, it's gaming for a cause, to put it simply. I'll upload a video explaining more about that soon. I actually had a video earlier this summer that I went into, like a month ago, that I wanted to upload that would explain what I was going to be doing for Extra Life, but that got, but moving houses kind of put that on the back burner even, and so it's a bit outdated, and I want to redo it before I upload anything regarding that. And so yeah, when I upload the Extra Life video, I'll explain the schedule for Extra Life streaming that I have, and basically what Extra Life is, my plans, and all of that. But yeah, my main channel, admit it apparently ended up being experimental just like my previous channel. Go figure that. So yeah, I'm not in a place where I can prioritize my channel just for fun, for playthroughs and perfect runs, like I said. Now, like I said, that doesn't mean I'm not going to do videos. I'll still do things like, Palm wanted me to do a showcase of the games that will be at Sonic Amateur Games Expo 2017, so I'll totally do that. And there's a few more perfect runs that are technically unfinished. Not perfect runs, sorry. Blind runs of games that I have recorded that are technically unfinished, but I feel like they're in a place where I can upload them. Like Kirby Planet Robobot, all that's missing is the True Arena since my 3DS went bonkers and I lost the ability to record from it. But I completed enough that I feel I can upload all of that. And also, regarding Corpse Party games for October, because that's limited to 1 month, I feel like I'll still be able to do that and keep up with that and have fun with that, since it won't be taking up 90% of my time. I feel like I'll be able to manage that. So, yeah. And so that's all I have for my bullets on what I want to say. So, let's see. There are a few other things I want to say, but, well, yeah, regarding the job hunt, I don't know. I've just been I feel like anything I say to justify why I don't have a job yet will just sound like an excuse, and I know how to describe this. So, a YouTuber known as Yandere Dev, who's making a game called Yandere Sim, the name might be changed later on, I don't know, recently uploaded a video explaining why his game development process had been slowing down a lot, and it put him into a state of, I don't want to call it depression, but more unproductivity, leading to unhappiness, breeding more unproductivity, and I feel like that's the kind of situation I'm in right now regarding furthering my life and finding a job. There's no good reason why I'm not progressing it. It's just that's what's happening. I guess technically I could call it a bit of mild depression, but I don't feel right calling it that because I'm not diagnosed with any sort of depression. I don't feel like hurting myself or anything like that. I'm definitely not thinking about killing myself. You don't need to worry about that. I'm unhappy that I'm not getting anything done that I feel like I need to get done. I've noticed something recently that when I'm doing something for other people rather than just for myself, I tend to be more productive and get things done better. Now, technically, I could say I'm uploading videos to my channel for you guys, and that's something a lot of YouTubers say, because, that's exactly what they're doing. But in my case, I haven't really had that big a following that it's really been for my audience. It's been more for me. And I'm not saying I'm not grateful for the audience, for the people who do watch my videos. I still like that there are people who watch my videos, but it's my mindset regarding that. It's been more for me than for other people, and I have trouble after a while. when it's for me, I just, how do I put this? I just start to fall into, wow, I really don't know how to put this. It's the problem with not making a script beforehand. But yeah, that's just, I want to break out of this funk of unproductivity, and I feel like not turning my channel into strictly a hobby and nothing more is the first step. And like I said, I have been taking measures toward driving. I need to keep up the motivation to do so. This is a problem I have, and it's even happened in the case of my channel in the past, and I've noticed this both in my channel and for furthering my life, all that. I lose motivation easily, and then it's hard for me to get it back. And I'm not using that as an excuse, it's just something I've noticed, and something I hate and I need to fix. And yeah, I haven't been very productive, and I need to fix that. I'm not exactly sure how I'll fix it all, but I'm starting to take steps toward that. And so yeah, I just wanted to make this update video to explain that explain what I've been explaining every other update video about how I'm sorry I've not uploaded videos, except instead of saying I'm going to be continuing to upload videos, I'm gonna try, I mean. Yeah, trying, that's a strong word. Do or do not, there is no try. But yeah, in this case I'm not saying that, I'm saying I'm not gonna be prioritizing my channel anymore. I'll still be making gaming videos, no doubt about that, and especially given I'm trying to bring up the Melting Pot Commentaries, a co-commentary channel I'm working on with my friends. We just need to make a logo, and then we can start uploading videos, because we've got a lot of footage already recorded of many games, and then, yeah. But I'll explain more about that when that goes live, but the problem is actually getting it live. So there are these things. I feel like it's just, I feel like this is a good way to explain it. I've been putting too much on my agenda and not meeting it, and that's something I need to remove some of that from my agenda that is lower priority, and start doing what is higher priority. I'm at the point where I've been procrastinating too long, and I need to fix that. And so procrastination isn't a bad thing, but I've been doing too much of it to the point where it has been kind of becoming a bad thing. So yeah, I feel like I've said all I want to say. So with that, thank you very much for watching, and I'm sorry that if this is kind of bad news for people who were really interested in my videos. Like I said, this doesn't mean I'm going to give up my channel forever. It's just really going on the back burner for indefinitely. So yeah, I already said thank you very much for watching, but I'm saying it again. Thank you very much for watching, and so I'll upload the video for Extra Life soon. Once I get to a more stable place, I'll upload the playthroughs the blind runs I mentioned, and I'll also finish that Impossible Spell Card blind run at some point. The perfect runs, I don't know when I'll continue that project, because I'm not in a place where I can devote that kind of time to doing that. So yeah. Okay, I'm actually recording this next bit after having recorded the other part. I want to point out that me making my channel strictly a hobby, I'm not going to consider that a bad thing, and I don't want you to consider that a bad thing either. This is just something I have to do in order to, you know, not regret my life later. And that's a bad way of putting it, but that's the only way I can think to put it right now. So yeah, don't think of this as a bad thing. Think of this as I'm setting myself straight, and when I do come back, I'll be even stronger than before. So with that, thank you very much for watching, and I'll upload the Extra Life videos soon, and so feel free to enjoy the rest of the video. And with that, bye ya!